Hello everyone, I am Starkiller Mark, back again to bring you the fantastical happenings of this past week in gaming. Let's get started, shall we? In the news this week, the Vita offers a very enticing bundle for its 3G system. Nearing its stateside launch, the Vita will be sold in two varieties. The first being a $250 Wi-Fi only Vita, the second is the $300 3G system. Now, spending $50 more for a system that you will have to even spend more money for in order to get the 3G plan to work on the system, that's not all that great. There's no real need to pay $50 more, unless there are more goodies to go along with it. Well, PlayStation has announced that the release of the 3G model will be given more goodies within its bundle at launch. Along with the system, buyers will receive an 8GB memory card priced at $30, an at&t Data Connect Session Pass, which provides 250 megabytes of 3G access, and one unnamed PlayStation Network game. For an additional $50, this is a great deal. The only catch is that it will be, and I quote, an extremely limited edition, so if you want this great deal, go reserve your system now and wait for the launch. On a sadder note, Netflix has finally scrapped the plans for game rentals. Last year we had the Netflix Quickster thing. Remember that? If not, here's a recap. Netflix wanted to split streaming and mail and add gaming to the mail order stuff. Well, that idea of splitting up got shut down and now it remains just Netflix. Well, as of recently, Netflix has also said that they have no plans to add video game rentals to the mix. It's a good thing for them since they are slowly declining into not even needing the snail mail section anymore. It's coming down now to them only needing to stream to stay alive. But to finish off on a stronger note, and for us Xbox lovers, it appears as if Microsoft points are going away. Praise the Lord. Microsoft has been a great online presence since it started, but the problem, if ever there was one, lied within its currency. Microsoft points have always been so confusing and they still don't make sense. 80 points is $1, 400 is $5, $15 equals 1,200 points, 2,400 points is $30. What the heck? It makes mathematical sense since 80 times 5 is 400 and but why wouldn't 3,000 points be $30 and 100 points be $1? Well, we may never have to worry about that again. It seems as if it will change to regular currency, which will make things so much easier and everyone will be fine with it. I cannot wait. Anyways, that's all I have for news for you guys this week. And if you want to get more on what's going on in the community, you can always check out articles on oneup.com or gamespot.com or any other gaming site. Right now though, we are going to be moving into the releases from the past week. This will be a fairly decent week for gaming, especially with some big releases out there. We are going to start it off with the 360. This one starts off slow, providing 4 games that don't have scores that reveal much. Our first look is going to be at Double Fine Happy Action Theater, a puzzle game for the 360 that received no score on GameSpot. Second, we will check out Iron Brigade Rise of the Martian Bear, an action game that also received no score as of yet on GameSpot. Third, we have Rhythm Party, a puzzle game that has also received no score. Lastly, we move on to the only Xbox 360 exclusive that was given a score. But first, remember a few weeks ago when that Carmen Sandiego game came out and I was all like, oh my goodness, it's the longest title ever. Well, I stand corrected. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready, but we're gonna go anyway. The last game exclusive for the 360 was UFC Personal Trainer The Ultimate Fitness System Cain Velasquez Workout Pack. Is that really necessary to have that long of a name? No. Anyway, this did receive a user score of 10, but it is only 1 vote, so it does not reveal much. Next, we will be moving on to the PS3 exclusive. This system received 1 game this week, which was Puddle. This puzzle-style game received a GameSpot critic review of 6.0. This week there were no releases for the Wii, so we are going to be moving straight on to the PC. Receiving 2 games for this week, the PC launches were kicked off with 60 Second Shooter, an action game that received no score. The other game here also received no score, and that was an action game called Repulse. Now moving on to the cross consoles, we finally get into the decently scored games that are definitely big ones. We're going to kick this portion off with Dead Island Rider White, which was released for the 360, PS3, and PC. None of these system versions of the game received a score, but don't worry, it was the only game of these cross consoles that received no score. Second off, we have a game called Never Dead, which is also released for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. The 360 received a critic score on this game of 5.5, while the PS3 received a critic score of 4.6. Third, we have Final Fantasy 13-2. Don't worry, I don't get the name either. This game was also released for the 360 and the PS3. The 360 received a critic score of 8.1, and the PS3 a critic score of 7.8. The last game here is Soul Calibur 5. Released again for the 360 and the PS3, this game received a 7.7 critic score for the 360 and an 8.2 critic score for the PS3. That wraps it up for this week, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like if you enjoyed, favorite if you loved, share if you could, and comment if you want. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastical week, and I would just like to tell you all to stay sexy.
Your mother won't recognize you when we're finished with you.
Do you even have a mother? She would not like the actions you're performing right now. You wanna go? Ah! Got him.